What's up, everybody? This is your boy G Million up in here, and on today's video, we are going to rank the best and worst movies that I saw this month of July. I know I've been late when it came to movies that I saw in July, but my bad. Been sick, been dealing with that, and yeah, so that's the main thing. Go watch the live stream if you wanted to know about me being sick, or just go watch Hoodlum Hours in the past week. You can tell that I was just coughing up like everything, like my whole fucking lung and shit. Um, so I seen in theaters. Let me find my mouse. One, two, three, four, five, six. Six movies in theaters, three on Netflix, and one of them is a TV show. I wanna get into more shows, not just movies. The only reason why I haven't done it so far was because TV shows are 10 hours long and don't want to didn't want to watch them at the time because there was a lot more movies coming out. There was a point like a couple months ago I was watching like 11 or 12 movies, so now things are slowing down a bit. So I'm going to be able to watch more shows. Anime not included because I think the seasons of anime last a long time because they don't just come out all at once. So if like there is a show that comes out like weekly, I'll just review it all at once. I am not gonna deal with the weekly bullshit. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have a life, you know. Alrighty then. Burn the House Down. Let's get the TV show out of the way. It is a Netflix Japanese drama mystery. I was gonna review it, then I got sick. One of that situation. Um, Pretty much the main character's house burnt to the ground, and her mom took the blame for it, and the mom got really sick, and comes to find out that the mom wasn't to blame, and the whole TV show is a mystery on who actually burnt the house down, which the main character kind of already knew who burnt the house down and wanted to get revenge on the person. So she poses as a housekeeper and tries to get evidence of the crime. So that aspect of the show is pretty cool, you know, her not getting caught and stuff like that. Overall, the show was pretty decent. I wouldn't give it the best um, drama in the world, but I'm gonna give it a B tier. It's a good show, but it's not something that like you would have to stop and watch. You don't have to stop everything and just watch it. You know, you can just you don't have to spend the entire afternoon watching it unless you're really into it. But I wasn't like super into it. I was into it, but I wasn't super into it. Barbie, I enjoyed this movie. Um, Margot Robbie did a really good job as Barbie, and Ken, the Ken was actually pretty cool. I can't think of the actor's name off the top of my head. Ryan Gosling, I think, was a pretty good Ken. I don't know why I just did that. Oh my god, I just doxed myself. Oh, I'm an idiot. There we go. Oh my god. Ryan Gosling was a pretty good Ken, and yeah, really enjoyed it. The movie talks about a lot of feministic stuff, but that's the brand of Barbie. Um, if you want the experience of watching this in the theater, there's nothing wrong with it. You're not gonna feel uncomfortable watching this movie. I'm gonna put it in the A tier. All right, A tier because why not? Disney's The Haunted Mansion. So Disney's The Haunted Mansion is a Disney ride, and there was also an Eddie Murphy film based off the ride as well. So it's kind of like a remake of the Eddie Murphy film and the Disney Haunted Mansion ride. There are some Easter eggs that have something to do that has stuff to do with the ride, but not so much. They try to make the entire ride 2 hours long, and I felt the movie was longer than it needs to be. But this movie actually talks about a lot of dark stuff in the main character's past that I'm very surprised Disney allowed. I'm gonna give this a B tier. Put this in the B tier. All right, Joyride, the most raunchiest film of the year. This like I thought sex comedy was dead. Like this comedy, like this style of comedy, I thought it was all gone, but no. You got a lot of drug references. You got a lot of fucking pussy references. You got fucking um. You just got to see the movie. I'm not gonna spoil it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Um, there were so many laughs in the theater, and especially me. Like I thought this movie, based off the trailers, was gonna be terrible, but nah. This movie was raunchy. This movie was funny. Highly recommend it. I'm gonna put it in the S tier. Really, really enjoyed this movie. I wanna have Raven watch this movie. I want his reaction of it. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. This is the most action-packed Mission Impossible movie ever. Tom Cruise did a really good job with this movie. You have a new member of the team that gets that looks like she's gonna get enrolled into the Mission Impossible, the MIF, whatever it's called, and the movie's about AI. Like the only problem that I see a lot of people have is the length of the film, but it's almost 3 hours, and the 3 hours you're just glued to your seat. A lot of jaw dropping action, and thoroughly enjoyed this movie. Like really, really enjoyed it. I'm gonna put this in the S tier because when it came to this movie, really loved it. Oppenheimer. I did not review this movie because one, I just got out of seeing Barbie when I watched it. So two, I need to watch this movie again to really, really get everything down. So then I could review it, but things happened and I couldn't do it. So I might do it like this month if there's nothing going on. But I think there's gonna be movies coming out every week this month. So if I feel like doing a double feature, I probably will. Um, watch Oppenheimer before a movie that I don't need to pay attention to. Oppenheimer, you really need to pay attention to because like after the whole the Manhattan Project, the whole building of the bomb, the court case incident and all that, you really need to pay attention. So if you don't, you're gonna miss a lot of stuff. I'm gonna put this movie in the A tier because you need to be in the correct state of mind to watch it. And I'm sorry, I wasn't in the right state of mind when I watched it, but I'm pretty sure it would be higher on my list if I was in the right state of mind. Hidden Strike, Jackie Chan, John Cena, fighting crime, saving hostages. It's a fun little Netflix movie. What else can I say? I'm gonna put this in the B tier because I don't know if I should put it in the B or A because this movie was fun, but no, B tier. Um, Talk to Me is an Australian horror film by A24. That's all you need to know. Horror film, A24, go watch it because A24 and horror films are like peanut butter and jelly. Go watch them. So pretty much the main premise of the story, people can talk to spirits by um putting their hand on this embodied hand and say then say talk to me, then let me in. Then they act like the dead spirit. But something goes wrong and someone gets possessed and all that shit, and things just go crazy from there. Really enjoyed this movie. Probably one of my favorite scary movies so far. Yeah, better than are the other ones that I've seen this year. So I'm gonna definitely put this in the S tier because really good. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, there is some slow parts of the film because the character building and all that stuff, but thoroughly enjoyed it. They cloned Tyrone. Now, I had no idea what the fuck that I watched. Um, when we were watching this movie because one, we did not look at any trailers, especially Raven. Like Raven had no idea what this movie was about. He just saw the name Tyrone and cloning, so it had to be something like we thought it was a Groundhog Day movie. We thought it was a gangsta movie because it took place in like it had a gangsta movie vibe to it, but it was like government conspiracies and solid snakes in there. So it's it's a fun little watch through. I don't think it would be good like for multiple watch throughs. Get a group of people together and have fun. Get some good laughs. I'm gonna put this in the A tier. There wasn't really any bad movies that came out this month that I've personally seen, to be completely honest with you. So, if anything, I could move this into the C tier, but that would be it. Like, if I had to be very picky to fill a spot, this will probably be in the C tier. The Haunted Mansion. Um, as far as Joyride, why isn't it Barbie and Oppenheimer on the S tier? Well, Joyride, it has my kind of comedy in it. All right, I'm a fucking delinquent. I'm a fucking pervert. Like it doesn't show on my streams, but it's just the shit that I laugh at. Don't worry, I don't tell poop jokes like DSP over here, but it's like I love telling sex jokes and shit, but not on my streams. So yeah, on the S tier, I got Joyride, Mission Impossible, Talk to Me. If I were to put the if I were to switch them around, Mission Impossible would be first. We got Barbie, Oppenheimer, They Clone Tyrone. I want Oppenheimer to be first on the list on this one because Oppenheimer was a better movie. Um, B tier, I got They Burn the House Down. I mean, Burn the House Down and Hidden Strike. Hidden Strike will definitely go there. Then C tier, I got The Haunted Mansion. That's my list of July. Hopefully, August will be a better list. Looks like there are some movies. Hopefully, August will be better. And August already does look promising. June was pretty good with movies. Even though the content of the movies wasn't that great, they had the quantity but not the quality. But this one had more quality but not quantity. So hopefully, August has both. All right. right, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please like this video. Please leave a comment in this video. Please subscribe to this video. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs so I can be a partner and I could stream more and all that shit. I will talk to you guys later. See ya, homies. Have a good evening.